Well, where do you start after a night like tonight, right? Unbelievable college basketball atmosphere. I've been at this a long time and been really fortunate to be in some really high-level games, Final Fours included, and that was what a big-time college basketball atmosphere looks like. And I'd be remiss if I didn't point out that it's great for our team to play well and to win the game, but we don't have the game if it's not for commitment from administration. Going back to Kim Butoff and his time here and getting this game scheduled through how all that worked out, and then Christina Roybal and her staff, Dan McGyver and everybody did an unbelievable job of filling that arena for us tonight. All right, bringing Alyssa Ray in to sing the national anthem, even with Mike Trouble, the whole deal. And so, that takes commitment administratively to do that and to even have the opportunity to be in a game like that. Can't say enough about our fans and what they did. There was some talk and concern, is it going to be, pro-Norse in here tonight, or is it going to be a lot of red and black? It wasn't close. So thank you to our fans for that. They were into the game in a major way. And I just think, from a basketball standpoint, our guys competed like crazy from start to finish. Just absolutely played their guts out. And these two guys as much as anybody. But, if you're going to play good and if you're going to win a big game, then you've got to make sure that you have everybody play well, right? You can't have one or two guys play well. And everybody came in and contributed, whether it was off the bench or anything else. And I can't tell you how proud I am of these two guys. Nobody feels my not for air wrath more than Chris Brandon and Marques Warrick on a daily basis in practice. But we challenge them because we believe in them. We think that they are special players and can play with anybody in the country. And I think they showed some signs of that. So really good win for our program, obviously. But we've got some more tough ones coming up here next week in a tournament in Florida too. So questions?
Yeah, is it fair to say that this arena was built for games like this and nights like tonight?
Yeah, I think the thing that I'm most pleased with, obviously besides the win, is that this was big time college basketball right here in Highland Heights, Kentucky, at Northern Kentucky University, right? And that's what we're capable of. And it doesn't have to be Cincinnati, right? We've got a team that's worth coming to watch and plays at a high level and is really good and plays their hearts out. And so that can be for every game. And that's the kind of atmosphere that you can have in this building and in this program, which, again, has a long, rich tradition going way back before any of us were here. But as I said, so thankful for the continued support administratively that we're getting to make a night like tonight happen.
People just see the score and they look at that second half and they say 28-11. Is that possible? How do you guys do 28-11 in the second half?
Defensively, our guys were unbelievable. And, it's funny in games like this, if you win, you had this awesome game plan and, great job, coach. And if you lose, you're an idiot. And that's just how our deal goes, right? But aside from that, our guys did do a good job. I think the biggest thing was they just competed at an unbelievable level. How many blocks did they give Marques? It looked like it was 3. Who has the number? 3 blocks. Are you kidding me? Marques Warrick with 3 blocks. Sam Vincent literally just went and took the ball from a couple guys on a few times. This dude was everywhere, and so I just think more than anything, it was a great competitive effort, and those guys did a good job playing for each other and just kind of flying around.
Can you take us into the moment where the fans stormed the floor at the end, and what you witnessed there, what that moment was like? And that's for any of you, for all 3 of you.
Yeah, I didn't witness it. I went over and thanked the students and headed back in the tunnel. So I missed that. Was it cool?
It was cool.
Tell them about it then.
It was nice. We was going to, how we do in the games, home games, we get the win, go take a picture, but everybody stormed the floor, so it just got lit. Everybody started jumping in. It was great.
Yeah, like you said, it was nice. We were about to go over there, greet all the students, but they came to us on the floor. That was probably our first experience on the college level, just a court storming. It was a good experience.
Marques, get the sense from a lot of the guys. This one obviously means a lot. Sam Vincent, guys like that grew up around here, I'm sure it means a lot to them as well. But to be a program like UC, to make this kind of a statement, how much does it mean for you guys tonight?
It's everything. It changes a lot. We knew coming in that we could at least hang with them. We can definitely compete and win against them, and definitely a big win for the program. We've been winning, high major win for a long time now. But we just went out there and competed, and we just did what we were supposed to do, especially defensively.
Did it feel different? Did this one feel different going into it, or was there a moment that you stood there on the floor and realized this is different?
I mean, yeah, it's a lot different when you have 9,000 people out there for the first time in my college career, and I think all the players' careers. But you know, it's just another game. We said that in practice this week. You know, it's just another game. We got to play the same way we did the last game, and the same way we did in practice all week. We just, you know, just went out there and did that.
Chris, you get 16 rebounds going up against taller, longer-armed guys all night. How'd you do it?
I just say positioning and just being physical with them, going up and grab it. That's pretty much it.
For Kez, it just seems like you just shine like the brightest of moments. And with your performance tonight, your ability to perform in these kinds of circumstances, it really stands out. What kind of mindset do you have just going into these kinds of games?
I mean, I try to go into every game with the same mindset. Even, I mean, I know my team needs me to do what I do on offense, and that's, you know, one of the things to score. And especially in games like this, that's where they really need me. And, you know, always come to play, especially in games like these. And so I live for those moments like this. And, you know, it was good. You know, I made some shots, and we got the win.
Is there anything more to it, how you were able to shut them down scoring-wise in the second half, other than just close defense? I mean, you were able to get cause them to have such a low shooting percentage.
Yeah, I mean, I think the biggest thing is, you know, we were just really good fundamentally defensively in the second half, right? We guarded the ball. We kept it in front of us, and that allowed us to get home to their shooters. You know, we were really concerned. They've got 3 dynamic scorers when they get it going on the floor, and they're guys that can create tough shots and make them. And so we wanted to do a good job of trying to stay with those guys. In order to do that, you got to keep the ball in front, you know, and not give quite as much help. And so I thought we did a really, really good job of that in terms of executing defensively. But again, I think it was just more the competitive spirit and fight of our guys. I mean, I don't know if everybody understands, Sam Vincent has not had a live rep in 8 days. Hasn't had a live rep in 8 days. When we threw it up tonight and he ran down the floor, that's the first time he's been on the floor with 9 other guys in 8 days. The guy is just an absolute warrior, and he wasn't the only one. It was everybody that came in, and so you know, I think that's the biggest thing defensively for us. We did some things that we want to do without getting into too much about what we do defensively well. But I think the biggest thing was just our commitment to guarding and to not giving up second shots. You know, Cincinnati came into the game as a really, really good offensive rebounding team, and they still got some, but it wasn't enough to hurt us.
When did you know Sam was going to be able to play?
About 1 o'clock today.
Did you have a conversation with him about that earlier today?
No, he told us he was playing.
How did that go?
Huh? I just got told he was playing. Like, you're not keeping that guy off the floor if he can go. If he's medically cleared, we'll never do anything that's not safe for our young people to do. If he's medically cleared, you're not keeping that guy off the floor. So just told us he was going. The only really decision was, do you start him or not start him? And we thought it was better to start him to like get him out there and get him in the flow where, if, you know, if it wasn't good, we could take him out and put him back or whatever. But clearly it was good. And I think, you know, he was a good example, and both these guys did a really good job as well. Trayvon, specifically Trey Robinson, who's very capable of it for us, and I thought brought us a spark. I thought we were the more physical team tonight, and I thought that was a big key to the game too, not just on the defensive end, but how we competed offensively and drove the ball and were aggressive on that end.
You talked about the energy in the arena. Do you have a pulse on what just the matchup itself meant to this area, the Northern Kentucky community, and why, I guess?
Yeah, well, I mean, it means a lot because, you know, again, I mean, you're talking about historically a top 20 program in college basketball, right? You add to that, you know, it's a program across the river that's, you know, done a lot of really good things, and you know, you don't get many games in your building like that when you're at our level, and so again, you add to it the locality of it and what that means to so many people around here. There's going to be a lot of people wearing Norse gear tomorrow, asking Bearcat fans how the game went. It means stuff to people, and so I don't think that's not lost on me by any stretch. And so we're glad that we can give that element of pride to our fans and people that have gone to school here. And again, to me, the exciting thing is this is really just a glimpse of what it could become if we continue to grow and people will continue to come out the way they did tonight. All right. Thank you, guys.